All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your main event of episode 1? We're making some history tonight. Then let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is your main event and scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit.
Well, you heard our very own Leah Patrick there tell you this is our main event. And we're excited once again to see Dean Alexander, and it looks like he's got somebody accompanying to the ring here, a very lovely young lady.
It's main event time, and I'll tell you what, Dean Alexander, it's interesting. He's got the fur, he's got the ladies, he's got the shades, he's heating things up. This is gonna be a main event of main events to kick off here this special episode of One Fall Wrestling.
He's got his assistant there holding the ring ropes for him. Is he gonna do the same? Oh, I guess he's not gonna do the same there.
Dean Alexander isn't exactly a gentleman. He loves the ladies, but he's not known necessarily for treating them all that well. I don't know how they stay with him, but so be it.
Well, good for him. I mean, he's got the looks, he's got the style, like you said. What a fur coat. How much do you think that fur coat costs? Like 10,000?
Probably more than my coat, that's for sure.
Look at this. Well, look at this.
You gotta love it.
A little.
Oh, wow. Do you see what I'm saying?
Wow. Thought he was going to get a little smooch on the cheek, and instead he drops his assistant there, center of the ring. And
unbelievable. That's a horrible way to treat a lady.
This crowd is letting them have it, and rightly so. Wow.
Look at that. And he just Dean Alexander, what are we going to do with this guy?
What a way to make an entrance there. Dean Alexander not endearing himself to this crowd at all.
At all. Or to his assistant, for that matter, who he just kind of ceremoniously sent out of here.
Wow.
And his opponent.
Here comes Darian Bengston, GB. We're excited to see this young man in action here tonight.
Very, very excited. One of the places that I love in the world of pro wrestling is the UK, and he's representing London, and I'm excited to see what he's going to bring in terms of the UK style here to One Fall Wrestling. And boy, this ought to be a fantastic match. Of course, he's taking on the experienced Dean Alexander, but I'm excited. Darian Bengston is here, and this is going to be special.
Introducing first, he's weighing in at 240 pounds and representing Kansas City, this is Dean Alexander.
This crowd letting him have it.
And rightfully so.
And his opponent weighing in at 198 pounds. He is from Waterloo, Iowa, but representing London, England, Darian Bengston.
Super excited to see Darian Bengston here, and he's got a big test for his debut here at One Fall Wrestling as he takes on Dean Alexander.
There's the bell. Look at Dean Alexander extending his hand there, but into a single leg takedown and then just mocking him.
Apparently Bengston didn't see how Alexander treated the beautiful young lady that accompanied him.
Apparently not, but we're going to get a collar and elbow. No, looking to an arm wringer there from Dean Alexander, working on this wrist. A little bit of wrist control early on here.
You know, this Dean Alexander, like him or not, has star written all over him, as it's been proven. Of course, he's main evented 2 of the Nightmare Factory training sessions. Here's a guy who's been all over AEW Dark. He is ready for the big time, and he's proving it here in the main event tonight.
Brings Bengston into a side headlock, and then you see Darian able to get out of it and reverses it into a side headlock of his own.
Very nice reversal.
Look at that, just outside of the referee. I think the referee saw it, though, that handful of hair. Nice shoulder tackle there from Bengston. Quick lateral press, but it wasn't going to be enough. And like you said before, sometimes these pin attempts, so look at this. Sometimes these pin attempts are just meant to wear their opponent down, not necessarily trying to win this match this early.
Absolutely, and I think it's a smart move that Bengston has to do to really test the endurance of Dean Alexander. When you happen to be the smaller and more agile, one would think that you have greater endurance. We're going to find out how true that is in this match here tonight.
Wow, what a sign. I
love how he went into that.
How about that? Now just grounding his taller opponent here, trying to wear down. Oh, look at this. Alexander able to turn it into a pin attempt, but just a quick one. Oh, how about that? A step-up kick right to the sternum there, took down Alexander.
That was an awesome step-up drop kick there. Look at that powerful forearm there. Shades of British strong style when you see that.
Alexander sends him across, and look at, tried to go up and over, but he gets caught on Dean Alexander's shoulders now. And face first right across the top turnbuckle. That's going to loosen some teeth there, GB.
Absolutely, almost like an electric chair there on the top turnbuckle. Here again is where experience and power takes over as Dean Alexander looks to turn the tide in this matchup.
Alexander working those straight right hands right across the forehead there of Darian Bengston.
Meanwhile, the crowd is starting to rally behind Bengston to get him back into this match.
Bengston down in the corner, and now Alexander just stomping, taking the boots to him. Now that boot right across the throat, the referee admonishing him there.
A wise man once said he stomped a mud hole in it and walked him dry, and he kind of did that. Absolutely. From Kansas City, he would definitely do that.
He would know about that, and there comes the right hands of Darian. Both men just going back and forth here. Alexander has him up, going to send him across into the ropes. Big boot, how about that? Almost turned him inside out.
That boot was powerful for sure. Oh, but look at this cover.
Very, very arrogant penitent there from Dean Alexander.
I'm starting to learn that you can expect nothing less but arrogance from a guy like Dean Alexander. He comes out, he drops a lady literally. I expect him to do, and look at this now. He's not really interested in winning right now. He's interested in embarrassing this young man from London, Darian Bengston.
Trying to embarrass him, trying to wear him down. Look at this. Got him up over the shoulders, maybe on a torture rack position almost. Look at this. Wow. Turns it into a neck breaker. Beautiful move there from Dean Alexander. You cannot take anything. Look at this. You can't take anything away from his athleticism. I'll get it out, GB.
Listen, this is the thing. His personality may not be the most endearing, but to your point, you cannot deny this athleticism. He knows what he's doing in the ring, and he's getting it done. You don't end up on AEW Dark if you don't know what you're doing.
He mentioned it before. He main evented the last two student showcases that we know about, and here at what was the Nightmare Factory, and of course now he's going to send in Darian across. But he was the star student in that class.
Absolutely.
And he's showing us why right here tonight.
He was so much of a star they had to bring him back. That's star power for you.
Big shot to the midsection there. Now just bouncing Darian Bengston, those right hands right to the side of the head. The referee pleading with him to back off here for a second. See, he even hurt his right hand. He was hitting him so hard.
That's a major problem when you hit somebody that hard, but that's what Dean Alexander is doing.
Oh, look at this. Bengston able to counter with a jawbreaker there. Smart move. Into the ropes he goes, and look at this.
My goodness. Oh.
Huge slam there from Alexander. Scoops the arm, hooks a leg. Just a 2 count.
So this has got to start to frustrate Dean Alexander. As you can see him getting frustrated with the referee, trying to figure out, then we got a
roll up. Alexander just barely almost shocked Alexander, almost shocked everybody here tonight in the crowd.
Absolutely. Can you imagine? And again, I don't know who the favorite would be considered, but look at this maneuver.
Look for a Russian leg sweep. Perfectly executed there, but he's wasting a little bit of time here.
Yeah, you can kind of tell Alexander is trying to figure out, what do I have to do next to beat Darian Bengston? He won't stop, he won't stay down, and this has got to frustrate Dean Alexander.
Look at this huge belly-to-back suplex there. Plants him hard in the center of the ring.
He said that's one. Does he have a second one planned?
You hear the crowd. Oh, it is a second one. You hear the crowd chanting 0-2, mocking his record here in the past here in this very building.
Yeah, but you know what? None of that matters right now. What matters is today. What matters is now. And if he can get this win, all of that will be erased.
Looking for perhaps a German suplex, but Bengston able to get out of it with a back elbow and then counters it, but no, he eats a back elbow as well. A big shot there, reverberating here throughout the building, and a release German turned Alexander inside out there.
He folded him like an accordion, and that literally changed the trajectory of this match. As we are like Brian McKnight, we are back at one, folks. It's all even. Now let's see what's going to happen who's going to go ahead and get the advantage here.
Referee implementing the 10 count here as both men are down. Look at Alexander able to get to his feet first, though. And Bengston here trying to get back up to a vertical base. Eats a right hand there from Dean.
One thing we're learning here is Darian Bengston can absolutely take a punch, and he can take a licking and keep on ticking. And look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I said licking, and that's what he did.
He licked that hand and planted it right across the chest of Alexander, and also that boot right up under the chin.
And there's a massive clothesline, and it looks like momentum is starting to shift in the direction of Bengston.
Darian Bengston here making a bit of a comeback, surprising everybody, almost like a slingshot, but kind of an inverted version of it.
Yeah, almost like an inverted sling blade there. Instead, he went face first down. That was a pretty powerful and innovative move.
Great maneuver there from Bengston as he sends, gets countered though. Alexander sends him into the ropes. Oh, look at this, spinning neck breaker. Great move there.
Love
Look at the
that
legs, they're
maneuver.
gonna be enough.
So close.
Oh, man.
So close.
We've seen a lot of close counts here tonight, and that might be the closest so far.
Absolutely. You've got to wonder now what is planned for Darian Bengston. What has he got left to give to Dean Alexander?
Alexander now back to his feet, but he's on spaghetti legs, it appears. Now he's up on the shoulders. Nope. Able to slide off the back, sends Bengston into the corner, and Bengston able to deliver that back elbow. Now he's going all the way up top, high rent district.
Oh, wow!
A little bit of whisper in the wind almost. Now
Sure
he's going to
is.
hook the legs. They're going to be enough.
Oh, wow!
Oh, man.
Boy, was that close.
This crowd, everybody in the crowd trying to catch their breath here. They're letting the referee have it here. That was a close one.
That was a very controversial call there. But here we are. The match is still going on. We're going to see if Darian Bengston can get a 3 count here.
Into the ropes he goes. Comes with that spin kick and misses, though. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Having the half Nelson into a big slam there.
But he's not going for a pin. I've got to wonder why. You would think that right now he'd jump on him for a pinfall, but it looks like he's got something else in mind.
Like we said earlier, he appears to be wasting a little too much time here as now he's getting Darian back to his knee here, back to a vertical base finally.
And that, again, could be the arrogance we spoke of earlier. Look at this.
He's pointing at the camera now, just mocking him, slapping him in the face. Going to springboard off the second rope.
Oh.
Darian able to duck a big kick there from Dean Alexander. Alexander charges in. Oh,
Look
quick
at this.
roll up. No, pins him into it. Oh, look at this, into a submission maneuver.
Or pinfall
What in
of
the
some
world?
sort.
What an unusual pin attempt there. Very unique offense.
Pin around the world, and I can't find my baby, or I can't find my pinfall in this particular case.
Oh, referee's trapped in the corner there.
But
It did not-
Alexander did find the low blow there.
Wow. Referee was blocked. His vision was blocked. He was unable to see it. And now Alexander spikes him in the center of the ring. You saw him just bouncing, his head bouncing off.
Spike pile driver there. Nobody gets up from that.
That is going to do it, folks.
Your winner via pinfall, Dean Alexander.
You know, GB, by hook or by crook, like it or not, Dean Alexander coming out victorious tonight here in our main event.
Absolutely. He comes out with a big win with a move we don't see very often in the world of pro wrestling, a spike pile driver. Over the years, it's been banned in certain places because of the danger factor, but he doesn't care. He's that arrogant. He's a throwback to the old school, such as his finishing maneuver, that pile driver, yielding a big win for Dean Alexander. And wait a second.
Oh, come on,
He's
Dean.
not done.
The match is over here. Come on, can we get...
Come on.
And again, another low blow there.
This is ridiculous. You've already won the match, Alexander. Why do we have to do this?
Look at this. Oh, we got some guys from the back here.
Look at this. It's the OP and some of the other folks coming out.
Jamison Ryan, you got Rick Reese, the OP as well.
They're coming out there, and Dean Alexander, again, not endearing himself not just to the crowd, but to his fellow cohorts in the back as well. That was an uncalled for and unsportsmanlike maneuver there from Dean Alexander.
Wow. What a way to close things up here tonight, folks. What a match, though. Before that point, unfortunately, it had to end that way. But before that, it was a great matchup. And bottom line is, tonight, your winner is going to be Dean Alexander. But give it up for Darian Bengston and the rest of the guys there in the ring here at One Fall Wrestling.